Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and you've been requesting this, so here it is, the Mazda 787. We're taking it to Sardegna, and I've got a little trick for you that's going to actually save you 20 seconds over the course of the race for the same strategy. I'm going to tell you all about it in a second. Before you do, as always, do hit the like button, tell me in the comments what you think of these builds, and tell me what you think of the trick I'm going to tell you in just a second. And if you do feel generous enough, do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But essentially this trick is changing the difficulty of the AI from normal to hard. It's counterintuitive, but doing that little trick is going to make such a massive difference to your overall race time that it's going to allow you to finish the race quicker and actually have less chances of having collisions. And the reason is the cars are just quicker and it gives you more free track. As always, you're going to need to buy this car if you haven't already, and this car is a legend car, so it will be in a legendary dealership. As you can see, at the time of recording this car isn't available to buy, so you're going to have to keep an eye on this pretty much every day to try and get this car if you haven't already done so. But when it does appear, make sure you do get it, because this car is absolutely stunning. Once you've done that, we need to get some parts for it, so we're going to go into the tuning shop and we're going to go and get the power restrictor, and then we'll also go and get the ballast as well. Those are two things you need, as well as the racing hard tyres, which we're going to go and get from the racing section. It's the racing hards, not the softs, as I did hesitate there for a second. I mean, you could use the softs, but there's no real need because it's a one-stop race and the hards will do that distance, so it's probably the best option. Once you've gone in there, go into the garage, do your tuning, change your tyres to the hard. Your front downforce is 940 and your rear is 1600. You're going to change your output adjustment on the ECU to 85%. Add 100 kilograms of ballast and put -2 to the front. That's just to reduce the PP slightly. And the power restrictor stays at 100. So we probably even need to get the power restrictor. So again, power restrictor not needed by the looks of it. Now, once you go to the race, into World Circuits, Europe, Sardegna, and then the World Touring Car 800. That's how you select the race. Click enter, and then we're pretty much ready to go out on track. It will tell you that you can only use the racing hard tyres, but we know that, and that's the only tyre we're going to need for the race. So once you go into the race, 15 laps, and the very first thing you want to do, change it to fuel mix 4. Now, I had tried this with a slightly different fuel mix in the past, but fuel mix 4 is enough to find that sweet spot of getting to the end of the race, but also still having enough power to get decent lap time. Now, lap times, I wouldn't worry too much, because you will see at the end, I didn't even get the overall race lap time because that went to the AI. So that's what happens when you change it to hard. But lap 2, as you can see again, I'm not even trying to challenge the AI too much because I know they've got a decent pace. Still nudge them a little bit, but I didn't have to fight it too hard. I just want it to have a nice peaceful race. When we get to lap 4, as you're going to see, the leader has gone into the pits. And we're still going to stay out because we're not stopping. So at this point, even though we're P5 at lap 4, we know that by the time we get to close to the end of the race, as you can see, lap 11, the AI is making their second stop. We're 33 seconds ahead already. So it just means that we've got enough of a gap. And look at this, the lap times again are so consistent. Because you've got free track, you're going to get so much more opportunity to get consistent lap times, which just makes your overall race quicker. As you can see here, I didn't even get the fastest lap time. It wasn't that far off. It was milliseconds. But end of the race, all that matters is we finished 1 minute and 13 ahead of the AI in P1 with not stopping in this race at all. 25 minutes 999. So let's make it 25:10. So that's about 20.5 seconds quicker than doing it with the normal AI, as I had tried it before. You get clean race bonus there, as expected, because we didn't run into any trouble. But tell me what you think, guys. Are you going to give this race a go? And if you do, have you managed to find this car? Anyway, guys, before you go, as always, do remember to check out these 2 videos that I'm going to leave for you. Don't forget, hit the like button, drop me a comment, even if it's just an emoji, and do hit the subscribe button if you are feeling generous. And I will see you in the next one. Chunky out.